crypto report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and it is so good to be back healthy again with another live stream. I had a little bit of some sickness over the last week after my honeymoon, but I am back in action, and I have got some news stories for you, and the crypto markets are crashing right now. Now, if you want to get rich in crypto and you're wondering, should I buy this dip? Then you are watching the correct video, my friends. I'm going to get into what's going on with the charts on this asset class today because there's a lot going on. A lot of key levels are being broken for Bitcoin. People are wondering, can we get down to $20,000 Bitcoin again? I'll talk about that. I'm also going to talk about a Chinese official who's recently sentenced to prison for Bitcoin mining and some opinions on China and what they're doing right now in the crypto market overall, as well as presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy coming out with more statements about Bitcoin and crypto, as it seems that the U.S. is getting a little bit warmer towards crypto. We'll also talk about the new trend on Twitter, Friend Tech, what the story's about with that, what's going on. And then overall, I got to talk to you guys about the sentiment in the market. There's two things I'm going to look at with that. One, I'm going to look at Google Trends to give you an idea of where the popularity of Bitcoin in the conversation is right now. And I'll give you an idea of how my channel is performing here, me and Black C's channel, and what that has to do with your portfolio and your bags and our efforts as a YouTube channel. Binance fear, there's a lot of it. We'll talk about Binance as well in this video, so we have a lot to cover. If you didn't see it earlier in my tweet, just to let you guys know, if you like these live streams, well, then you'll be very happy to hear we're going to start doing live streams every single weekday at around 8 a.m. Monday to Friday for you guys instead of 2 videos in the afternoon from me. You'll get one from me in the morning, one from Black Sea in the afternoon, and then me around dinner time again. Let's hop into the content, guys. I'm so excited about some of the thoughts I've been having here that I want to share with you guys because there's a lot going on, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So good to be streaming. Crowbro, Sushi Satoshi, Texas Crypto, thanks for joining us. John, appreciate it, guys. So today, the overall market cap, let me just update this, refresh this really quick. Just moved down a little bit. So overall market cap is at 1.03 trillion. Now, I think that a lot of people are panicking right now. You can see that the fear and greed index is currently sitting at 34. What I've talked about consistently on this channel, first of all, smash up the like button if you've been watching the channel and you like the predictions that we've made for Bitcoin, because how many months, so many months, 2, 3, 4 months, we've been talking about August and September being bearish for Bitcoin because that's just how this market works. We said that it's coming, and here it is. And we also said when the fear and greed index is in the fear, which it's very much in the fear right now, sitting in the orange, that is the time to buy. So the question to your answer, should we buy this dip, is absolutely 100% yes. But are there lower levels coming? We'll explore that. So don't unload all your bags necessarily. We'll talk a little bit about some of the things you could be thinking about as these prices are moving and where we're going to move to from here. But the overall crypto market, guys, is down to 1.03 trillion. It's moving down. We talk a lot about the key level on Bitcoin and crypto overall, right at this $1 trillion threshold. So you see, guys, this is very, very important. You look across this line and see how many times we broke almost through it, back down, bouncing off of it. Missed it in the 2018 bull run, went through it a couple times in 2021 for a couple months, tried to break down, didn't quite get to it, came back down, broke through it, broke above it, broke below 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 it, broke above it, and we do this over and over and over again, and we'll keep doing that until we get into another true bull cycle. So that's really, really key. So if you're freaking out about Crowcoin and its price action right now, and if you're freaking out about Bitcoin and its price action right now, and Ethereum and all your favorite altcoins, don't guys, don't be the fearful one. When this is fearful, you get greedy, guys. That's how, now, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I get greedy when this is fearful. I get fearful when this is greedy. So I intend on dollar cost averaging even bigger than I normally would in August now, very, very soon. And in September, I think it goes even lower in September, so I might even hold off a little bit more till September. That being said, that's dangerous. Timing the market is not as effective as time in the market. That being said, really good dip right now, so not a terrible time to pull the trigger. I might just unload a bag on this here in the next 24 to 48 hours. We'll see. But Bitcoin is coming down right now. That's for certain. Binance coin is also coming down, currently sitting at $208 right now. It is down 11.8% over the last 7 days. XRP is down a whopping 15% over the last 7 days. I told you guys as well, I'm not buying XRP above 80 cents. I said it'd likely get back down to the 50-cent level. This is what happened. I'm so excited to be bringing you guys daily live streams because we can talk about all this stuff live now every single weekday, and I think you're going to benefit from that a lot, guys. As for Crocoin right now, it is currently coming in at rank number 36, where we've been for oh so long. Market cap slightly lower than it was because the price is falling. $1.3 billion is the market cap for Crocoin right now, currently at the low end of 5 cents. And I predict, guys, yes, that this thing can come back down to 3 cents. And we'll take a peek at that right here in a second. So Bitcoin is currently sitting at a very, very, very critical level and actually looks like it's trying to bounce right now. But Bitcoin wicked down to the $25,300 level. Now, there is a chance, guys, that this thing bounces right from here and moves on up. But given that September is historically bearish, I anticipate that we've already tested this level and we still have 8 or 9 days left here in the month of August. There is likely some more room for downside on this chart. Now, if we break down below $25,300 for Bitcoin, we will likely test the $23,400, $23,500 price level for Bitcoin. And then likely we have a chance at testing the $21,000 or even worst case scenario, the $20,000 price level for Bitcoin. Now, from current prices, if Bitcoin does go down to the $20,000 price level, you'd be looking at a 22% correction from here for Bitcoin. But does that make sense with the overall market cap? Well, let's look at some of the key levels on the overall market cap. Key level for the market cap right now is $1 trillion. But what happens if we break down below that? Where can we go to? Well, the next sensible level would be down at the previous low or close to it, which would be approximately a 23% crash for the overall crypto market. Given that Bitcoin is 50% of the overall market cap of crypto, that coincides perfectly. So if the overall market cap crashes to the very key level that it has, you'd see Bitcoin crash down to its key level about a similar percentage downwards, slightly less. Why? Because the altcoins are going to bleed more than Bitcoin, and likely the biggest thing getting overall crypto market down to this key level here at about $762 billion. So this is some of the TA that I've got going on right now and some of the things that I'm thinking of. We are very bullish on this asset class. We believe a bull market's coming. I'm not trying to be a bear, guys, and I'm not saying don't buy the dip. I'm saying these are great dips. All these red wicks are great times the dollar cost average. When you get a paycheck in, if you got a little bit of extra money that you're willing to, you can afford to lose, right? That you want to invest in crypto, dollar cost averaging when there's fear, when the red candles are coming, is typically better than buying on these green candles. Because if you bought up here, up here, up here, you're actually already down. Anything in this candle, you're either even or down if you bought in March over 5 months ago. So that's actually crazy to think about. You buy in the fear and you sell in the greed, guys. That's one of the best ways to do it. Now, looking at the price action for Crocoin, actually, give me 1 second. I'll pull that up for you as well. Let's peek at Crocoin real quick. So Crocoin is currently versus Bitcoin, not really sure of what it wants to do. I think it'll likely come down, guys, and I think it'll likely come down about 29, maybe 30% versus Bitcoin. But if you want to look at the market cap of Crow, or the price action for Crow versus the dollar, then you'd see, guys, that, yeah, I do believe if Bitcoin's breaking down 20-something%, then it's very possible that you could see a 30-something% crash for Crocoin. And looking at a key level for Crocoin, that's right at about 3.3, 3.2 cents, right around there. That's something we could see coming. And if you think that's bad, then look at Binance Coin, because that could have up to an 80% crash like I shared in my video earlier today. And we'll talk more about why I think that's possible as we get into some of the stories going on in the crypto market right now. So there's my little price update for you guys. I want to share that with you guys to get started. But let's look at some of the stories going on in the crypto market. So right now, Chinese official is officially sentenced to life in prison for Bitcoin mining and corruption, apparently. So he was accused of power and corruption in operating a $329 million Bitcoin mining enterprise. Now, what's the truth here? Was he arrested for mining Bitcoin, or was this man arrested for mining Bitcoin without the official secret approval of the Chinese party? Well, I think the latter is likely true because it has been proven that China didn't necessarily stop mining Bitcoin. In fact, it just turns out that they moved their Bitcoin mining operations to countries like Kazakhstan and bordering countries that are close to China. China's still been mining Bitcoin. They just haven't necessarily been doing it on the mainland. Now, this Bitcoin miner had a very big mining operation, $329 million Bitcoin mining enterprise. That's pretty big. Likely there's more to this guy. Maybe he opposed the Chinese party. Maybe he did this in spite of the Chinese party. Maybe you really aren't supposed to mine Bitcoin in China, and that's a real thing. And maybe people aren't really mining it in China. I know they're mining it in Kazakhstan for China, but this is a no-no. And I'm sure this guy has opposition to the Chinese party, and that's the real reason that he's been racked up. And this is no reason why the crypto markets are crashing right now, but it is an interesting story that's going on. A lot of different publications are talking about it. In the same breath, you are seeing more positivity from the United States of America. Breaking news today, U.S. presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says that Bitcoin is an exercise and guarantee of civil liberties, which I couldn't agree with more. If you want the rights to your money without the banks being allowed to box you out of your bank account, like we saw in Canada with the Canadian truckers and the protests, the banks over there shut them down because they didn't agree with their protests. They couldn't access their bank account, and they were actually getting donations in crypto because that was the only way around the bank lockdown from the country and the government over there. This is what Bitcoin brings to the table. So he's spot on. But what's so exciting, guys, is to see a politician in the United States, let alone a Democrat, and Democrats seem to be a little more anti-crypto than Republicans seem to be more pro-crypto. But it's good to see a Democrat coming out and joining the crypto movement and getting excited. Robert F. Kennedy being bullish on Bitcoin isn't really new news, but this is a new statement from him, which is just good. I want to see more of these stories coming out, and not only from Robert F. Kennedy Jr., but from other politicians that are significant. As a presidential election's coming, everybody's eyes are going to be on these political leaders. Now, one of the reasons the crypto market is crashing right now is because typically leading into an election cycle, the S&P 500 has a correction. S&P 500 is one of the biggest indexes out there. It traces the top 500 stocks in the U.S., and it's a great indication of what the broader market wants to do. Now, typically, leading into a bull cycle, leading into an election year, the overall market, S&P 500 specifically, tends to fall down. Now, there's some fears going on with the China Evergrande real estate firm as well. That could cause more concerns here in the U.S. That could have some big impacts on the U.S. economy. And so there could be more downside for the S&P 500 and Bitcoin and crypto. But as that comes out, when we come out of that, as the S&P 500, whenever it decides to rebound, likely sometime next year, likely, not a guarantee. Bitcoin, given the halvenings coming, and S&P 500 should be rallying. Bitcoin should rally as well. And what I'd love to see at that time is more candidates like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. come out and start talking about Bitcoin and crypto. And I think that's coming, guys. I really do think that's coming. And just before you go thinking China's very bearish on Bitcoin because of the sentencing that man to life over Bitcoin mining, think again, because Hong Kong is now under the mainland of China, essentially. It used to be a part of Great Britain. There was an agreement that actually was changed recently, and China now basically has its grips on Hong Kong again. And this Chinese territory has issued its first licenses for retail crypto trading, and there's a real push for virtual assets. So very good things happening for crypto overall, even though these markets are crashing. So I talked about Bitcoin going down to $20,000 possibly, and Crocoin going down to 3 cents, and Binance coin going down to $40, having an 80% crash. which is possible, guys. And that's because it's a bear market. And there's a lot of fear right now, and there's a lot of boredom, which is why something like this that I want to share with you is happening right now. If you haven't heard of friend.tech, it's very, very popular right now. It's all over Twitter, or x.com if that's what you want to call it. Friend Tech is essentially a way for you to invest in yourself, tokenized social media platform. You can essentially tokenize your crypto Twitter account, your Twitter portfolio, and people can start buying shares to your social media presence, essentially. This is very, very interesting that this is popping right now and that it's so popular. Maxi actually opened up his own friend.tech and is exploring that a little bit. He has a couple investors as well. Heck, if you want to invest in him, check it out. But, you know, this is interesting. I don't know if this is a lasting trend, but it's certainly an exciting one going on right now. Why? Because the crypto markets are boring, guys. Crypto markets are falling. People are looking for something else to invest in. So invest in yourself, maybe, you know, invest in your own friend.tech social media account, social media tokenized account. That's what's happening right now. And it's very, very interesting. It's so popular that they can't even believe it. But I can, because you see this frenzy with meme coins, with crypto investors. Crypto investors are like waiting. They're just scratching, you know, oh, what's the next thing that I can invest in? What else can I buy? What else can I buy? Well, right now they're buying friend tech. It's very, very interesting, guys. And this is all going on right now. Markets are crashing. Friend tech is popping. News about Binance that's negative we'll get to in a second. But this is a very significant time because the crypto market that's shaking out right now, this is for Bitcoin futures, the record 5th largest single day decline. This is like the FTX collapse times, guys. This is significant price movement for Bitcoin. It's down like 12 or 14% in the last 1.5 weeks. That is incredible. Actually, in the last week, it's down about 14%, which is crazy. I think that means it's a great buying opportunity. You want to buy the dip. Heck, you want to get rich? Then when you see record drops on this asset class, if you believe in the future of it, then you should be making record buys. Now, not financial advice, guys, but if you see the fear increase, that's when your dollar cost averaging strategy should be kicking in. You should be buying the dip. Buy the dip. It's a saying for a reason. Buy the dip, let her rip. That's what we want to do, guys. That's how you get rich in crypto. If you buy the most extreme fear parts of the market, you will have the most success. Now, what I'm showing you guys here is very, very interesting, and I want to share it with you guys. So you're looking at the analytics for the Crypto Report channel. And what I want to show you guys specifically is the monthly gain subscribers for our channel. Now, this is relevant for you and your crypto holdings. Even if you don't like the channel, this is very relevant for your crypto holdings and your purchasing strategies, and I'll get into that in a second. If you look at the history of this chart, just look at the shape. Long and flat, moving upward, big hump up, decline down, one pump over in, let's say, June, and then it comes back down. Now, let's compare the subscriber interest in the Crypto Report to the overall Bitcoin market. Look at this, guys. You see sideways, 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 actually down, down, down. A boost up, just like we see right here, because November, it's about in December, we had a little boost up, and you see December come up, which is right on track with this. November and December, it's like right on line, came down a little bit, and then a hump up when? In March, just like this. March, April, May, June. Very, very close. A little bit of a lagging delay because that's just how it works here. But it's very, very similar mirroring. So if you think the crypto markets are boring, well, then you're exactly right. Everybody thinks that way right now because historically, the interest over time, this is the last year for Bitcoin, it is much, much less interesting than it was about a year ago. It is way, way down in interest. And so what do you get as a YouTuber? You get less subscribers. You get less views. See, the views are even coming down. Views kind of go up because the older videos get views over time. So the monthly views aren't as good of an idea. But what's my point here? My point here is that, guys, the fear is strong. The interest is lacking. And if you are here on the dips on a chart like this, that is when you have the chance to make millions or thousands of dollars, depending on how much you're investing into the asset class. So if you're bored, if you feel like walking away, If you think that it's over, I challenge you. Continue making YouTube videos. Continue dollar cost averaging and see where you land when we get back to a time like this. Because it is my belief that the crypto holders that are buying at these times and selling at these times are the ones that get rich. That's how it works. You buy low, you sell high. And you buy when there's no interest, and then you sell when there's so much FOMO going on, there's so much greed that you can't even believe it. And as a YouTube channel, we're going to continue to produce content, even when the views are way low right now, and it seems like nobody's interested in the topic of crypto. I will not stop. Black Sea will not stop. We can't stop because we love crypto. We know that there's a future for crypto. And if you stop when the going gets tough, well, then you're never going to get going. And that's the same thought that I have with my crypto bags. The same thought I have with producing content for a crypto channel and building this channel, I have for building my crypto portfolio. And I think that it's a very, very good comparison because the attention of crypto people is going to be the same thing that we get from the purchasing power of those crypto people. If people aren't interested, they're not buying. If people aren't buying, then the price isn't going up. If people start getting interested, then people start FOMOing in. If people start FOMOing in, then the price goes up. If the price goes up, you take profit. It's a cycle. It's a beautiful thing. It's actually very straightforward, but I thought this would be an interesting way of laying this out for you guys. I hope that you enjoy that little share on this, but we got to talk about Binance because people are saying that Binance is going to get liquidated. Binance liquidation fears mount. Here you go. Be in crypto publication, whatever this publication is. And a lot of people on Twitter right now are sparking concerns about Binance coin. It's being rumored that BNB token is right now being propped up by Binance in them selling Bitcoin to prop up the Binance token. Is this true? That's not verified yet. We don't know that for a fact. But guys, if this is real, which frankly, I think there's some truth to this, and I think it's also being overplayed a little bit. But if this is real, could it cause more sell-offs in the broader crypto market? Absolutely. But that doesn't really worry me too much because, in my opinion, we're due for a sell-off anyway. For Binance, for crypto.com, for Bitcoin. You looked at the charts. We showed you guys the charts. I'm bullish for the mid to long term, but in the short term, I'm bearish in September, guys. That could be, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. If my bags go up, if your bags go up, I'll celebrate that with you guys. But there is some concerns about Binance right now because the price is falling off a cliff almost. It looks like it's moving down. If this thing breaks down below $184 or so, then there's just a cliff. And the next price level is about an 80% correction for the Binance price. Looking at Crocoin versus that, guys, Crocoin's in a much better position because to the low, you've only got about a 36% crash. And we already talked about Bitcoin's crash possibly being about 20% if the broader crypto market starts to fall. I think Bitcoin could crash another 20%, possibly getting down to the $20,000 level. But I do think that this is the low for Crow. And I do think that an 80% correction is possible for Binance just because of what the key levels are showing me. And I think that's what this article is alluding to. Liquidation fears? Yeah, certainly. If Binance coin crashes down to 80% crash, that's going to come because of liquidation. Now, if it gets down there, I think it'd be an insane buying opportunity. Anything down here is an insane buying opportunity for Binance because at the end of the day, Binance is one of the largest exchanges on planet Earth. It is the largest exchange on planet Earth. Matter of fact, it's the fourth largest crypto token. That might change if this thing collapses 80%, but no, it'll certainly change, but that gives an opportunity for the competitors like crypto.com to catch up and anybody that wanted to buy Binance token, an opportunity to buy it because as I talked about in my video earlier, from the peak of this market, Binance only crashed 69%, which most altcoins crashed about 89 to 99% versus Bitcoin, versus the dollar, and even really versus Bitcoin too. Everything crashed in a bear market, but Binance held the strongest. So technically Binance is due for more of a correction. Now, is Binance going to kill the crypto market? No. I don't think Binance is going anywhere. I don't think Binance coin is going anywhere. If it does, then that's very bullish for crypto.com holders in the long term, but in the short term, that would cause a lot of pain for crypto holders overall. and just mount up a lot of fears. Everybody's talking about Binance right now, but I'm not scared about Binance. There's no proof they're selling Bitcoin to prop up the BNB price, but it's certainly possible. Those are some of the stories, guys. That's kind of where we're at today. That's what I want to share with you. That's really all I got for you here in this one. So let me pull up the chat and see what's going on with everybody out there on YouTube. Let's check it out. What's going on? What's going on, fam? All right, all right. Let's pop this out. Pop out the chat. Take a peek. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so any chance Crow goes to 1 cent? Yes. Texas crypto, yes. I'm not going to deny it. Crypto.com could go to 1 cent. The likely level for me in my mind is 3.3 cents, but sure. I mean, look, if Binance really does collapse and Bitcoin breaks down below $20,000, anything's possible in crypto. If you don't know that by now, anything's possible. I don't think zero's on the table for Bitcoin. Zero's certainly on the table for some altcoins. Zero's certainly on the table for even a Binance and a Crow coin. Very highly unlikely in my opinion, considering how big of an exchange these are. But down to 1 cent, sure. I mean, it'd still have about a $200 million market cap, which is still significant. $300 million market cap, which is still significant, but that would be very, very low. And I don't expect that. I expect, $1 billion market cap, just breaking below $1 billion market cap to kind of be the low for Crow, right at around 3 or 4 cents. So that's what I think. But is 1 cent possible? Yeah, Texas. Unfortunately, 1 cent would be possible, but I love what you said after that. In asking the question, can Crow go to 1 cent? He said that would be a great price to buy in, and I couldn't agree more, because if Crow goes to $1, you have a 100x token from there. 1 cent to $100, or 1 cent to $1. That's 100x on your money, guys. That's incredible. You can't find opportunities like that just anywhere. And it is my belief, and a lot of beliefs of a lot of people, that Crow could go back to $1. So if it goes down to 1 cent, yeah, what a great buying opportunity that would be. Though I hope it doesn't go down that low. That would be painful. That would be painful. Possibly really hurt people that were holding Crow for a while. And I just don't want to see the Crow fam get hurt. 3 cents is painful, but at least it's not 1 cent. And yeah, it's a great buying opportunity regardless. So let's get to my thought on that. What else is happening? Francisco Gabriel, good to see you. Nazar, good to have you guys here. Let's see. Yeah, Haven Peck says BTC just printed a yellow X on the 8-hour manipulation down coming. Yeah, I mean, I do think that this thing's going to get wrecked here, tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, and then bull market's coming, March 2024. So I'm just gearing up for that, guys. A lot of accumulation. That's so exciting. You should be so excited. You want to get crypto rich? You have months and months and months to accumulate, guys. We've been doing this channel for a year and a half now. If you've been watching us since day one, you've just been building your crypto bag. Matter of fact, you might even be down on your money, because we started this channel in the bull market. If you've been buying consistently through, maybe you're about even or slightly up right now if you started buying when you started watching the channel. But if you buy now, start from a clean slate. You start buying now, and in 5 months, I don't see how you couldn't be in the green, right? I don't see how you couldn't be in the green in 5-6 months. Now, in a year from now, you should be 3, maybe 5x from here, in my opinion, on a lot of coins. In a year, 2 years from now, that's when you're looking at your 20 to 100x opportunities, depending on what token you're in. More of a 10x for Bitcoin, possibly, and more of a 100x for a Crow coin type of coin, especially if it gets down to 1 cent. Those are some of the thoughts that I have going on with that. But yeah, manipulations here, guys. There's definitely FUD going out in some articles right now. JK asking, how many partnerships does ETH have, and a price prediction for ETH? ETH doesn't really have partnerships like that. You could say everybody's partner with that. Everybody loves Ethereum. If you're in crypto and you're involved in crypto, you're trying to build solutions for Ethereum or scaling solutions for Ethereum, or you're trying to figure out ways to integrate with Ethereum, or you're trying to come up with a competitor for Ethereum. So lots of different partnerships. I mean, probably the most in anything in crypto, but ETH isn't like a company. Anyway, as for price predictions for Ethereum, guys, I could see a $14,000 to $20,000 Ethereum. That would make sense for me. Definitely above 10K. I'd like to see Ethereum get above $10,000 per coin in the next bull market. So smash up the like button if you like that. Mr. Planet Profit, I like what you're saying. Smash the like button, guys. Good to be streaming. Good to be healthy again. I was so sick. I was so sick. So good to be back. Crowbro been building his quant bag. Yeah, goal's 100 quant. Good goal. Quant is a good token. A lot of people excited about that one. I think it's going to have some awesome gains in the next bull market. Asking me, Francisco, if I am ready for Main City. Heck yeah, I'm ready for Main City. I got my loaded lion ready. I got my cyber cubs ready. I got my plots of land ready. I got my expedition packs ready. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to play some loaded lion Main City game action when that launches. And that's coming in just eight short days, guys. 8 short days away. Very, very exciting. Texas crypto getting in that quant action. Good to see. I bet you guys like everything crypto. What up? Yeah, everything crypto loves quant as well. I see him. He's a big crow guy. Loves quant, and for good reason. Quant's a good coin. Quant's good bags to have. Crowbro says this bull run, I think that it could hit 5K. 2030 bull run, it could hit 10K. What's the current price of quant? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, quant's going to do well, but 10 to 50x is reasonable for lower cap alts. If they're good alts and they're lower cap alts, then 10 to 100x gains become possible. Just depends on the token, depends on the popularity. A lot to be excited about, guys. I think that people that are in these chats right now that are dollar cost averaging in significant amounts of money, and if you're preparing to take profit, you're going in with a game plan. I think you guys are going to be the millionaires in the next bull market. I'm just saying. If you're not a millionaire, if you're not investing enough money to become a millionaire, then you can make a couple $100,000, pay off your house, buy a car, pay off your debt, whatever it is, change your life. If you want to buy the dip, these are the times, in my opinion, to buy the dip. I'm very, very excited about it. Very excited about it indeed. What else we got? That's all I'm seeing, guys. That's all I'm seeing. Well, guys, no chicken piccata tonight. It's I got a little Italian sausage from yesterday, a little leftover sausage. I think I got some focaccia bread from my nonna. I think I got some of that going on. I think we got what else we got cooking? No, lasagna. I got a lasagna. I think it's what? Sausage and meat and lasagna. It's a meat lasagna. Very exciting. My wife, not my fiance, I got married. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm happily married now. I got the best wife on planet Earth. Life's good. Had a beautiful honeymoon. Went down to St. Lucia. Almost died. It was spectacular. Went on a snorkeling expedition. Almost got pulled out to sea forever by the current. No more crypto kip. Almost. But we had a great time. Got home. Got sick with that dreaded pandemic illness. And anyway, recovered, quarantined, alive, happy, ready for a bull market, ready for dinner. So I'm going to go. Thank you, Indexter. I appreciate it. If you guys are new to the Indexter, I haven't seen you in the chat. It is so good to see some new faces, new names. If you want to become a member on the channel, by the way, we will be giving away, I think we said $500 every single month to one lucky member on the channel as soon as we hit 100 members on the channel. We're currently at 21 members on the channel. If you want to become a member and have a chance at that giveaway lottery for $500 every month for one lucky member, all you got to do is check out the channel. In the link in the description down below, you can join as a member. There's different tiers for members depending on how much you want to support, how much you can afford to support us. And then there's also extra benefits for you guys by getting access to our private Discord where you can talk directly with the other members and Black Sea and myself. And we're really building a community. So I want to share that with you guys. Make sure you check out becoming a member on that. And thanks, guys, for the well wishes and the congratulations. William Cote asks, what are my thoughts on XRP? I'm bullish, man. I am bullish. I do not care that the SEC filed an appeal. Of course they filed an appeal. An appeal is an appeal. They want to reverse the court decision that XRP wasn't a security. Good luck with that. I think the SEC is dead in the water. I think XRP is going to crush them in court when the whole case is done, which the whole case is still not done. I can't believe it. When the whole case is done and the bull market comes, I think that XRP is going to be one of the top performing tokens. The community is incredibly strong. The most the largest crypto influencers on planet Earth are all bullish on XRP, which means that the communities are going to be bullish on it. And when this market pops, I think that this token is going to pop as well. I don't have any XRP right now, but I'm actually going to be buying some XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the 3 tokens that I am most focused on buying right now. Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum number 2, and XRP third. That's my focus right now, guys. That's my focus. Bitcoin first, Ethereum, and then XRP. Of course, crypto.com tokens. I got a lot of Crow coins. Too many I even know what to do with. So I'm just going to keep holding on that. Keep earning my interest in the crypto.com DeFi platform. But yes, I'm bullish on XRP as well. I see a lot of people are as well. Guys, so we're doing live streams every single morning at around 8 a.m., maybe 8:30, maybe 7:45, depending on the day. Let me know in the comments. Is that something you're excited for? We'll do daily live streams. I'll be stopping doing my live streams at 5:30. But sometimes we'll just give you guys some live streams instead of a regular old video. If I'm excited, if I'm motivated, if I have the time, and if there's something going on in the market, maybe I do a live stream in the morning. And if 5:30 rolls around and all of a sudden market's pumping, maybe I'll just do a live stream and we'll talk about the market pump instead. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to take a chance since the views are a little bit lower right now. I want to explore this a little bit with you guys. Make sure you're getting the best content possible because that's the goal on this channel. We want to give you guys the best crypto report possible on a daily basis, and that's what we're going to continue to try to do, guys. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and of course, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Live streaming tomorrow morning. Check it out. Peace.